Jason King.
A man barely alive. Gentlemen, we can rebuild him.
Hey kids! Do you remember Naughty Dog from Sony PlayStation? The studio which gave you hits like this?
That ain't no bug!
And you're too scruffy to be a creeper.
All right, Nate, just pretend for a minute that I don't really care about any of that stuff and cut to the chase, would you?
Man only interested in the climax. He must be a real hit with the ladies.
Never had any complaints.
And now we've got this to look forward to?
Oh man. Oh God. Oh man. Oh God. Oh man. Oh God. Oh man.
So, ladies and gentlemen, 5 days ago, Naughty Dog, soon to be out of a job, if you know what I mean, dropped a 40th anniversary video about their greatest ever achievements and even masked their failures as achievements too, which is beyond me, beyond reproach. But let's get into this reaction because it's pretty hilarious that a couple of things, yes, a couple of things were blurred out. But when it comes to Haley Gross, the woman who gave us The Last of Us Part 2, they should have blurred out her nose ring as well. But without further ado, folks, let's get into this video today. And like Jermaine Jackson, let's get not so serious.
I got you, buddy.
You've got me! Who's got you?
Feeling sad? Then watch Jason King, your happy pill.
Look at that, folks. 7,000 upvotes and 1,700 downvotes for a trailer that's been out for 4 days, 6 days maybe, 5 days actually. I can't count today. Too much coffee in my membranes. People are just crashed out. I mean, a bit of a bad pun there because we've got the lovable Fox himself, Crash Bandicoot, in my startup screen right here. But let's have a look because to me, this is a bit like people massaging their own egos because they have nothing better to do. Now, Uncharted 4, folks, very good technical remake, problematic game. Obviously, this scene here is Nathan Drake trying to play Crash Bandicoot and his wife, Elena Fisher, on his left or your right, depending on how you are, on his right and your left. Yeah, they've made it very attractive, which is 2016, by the way. It's still small on the cleavage front, but then Elena Fisher was never known to be like very well endowed, except for the butt region. But let's carry on, folks.
How do you make it go?
Push the start button.
I knew that.
All right.
Okay.
One of the greatest accomplishments of Naughty Dog is just the games that we make, and having done it for 40 years.
And the games you've destroyed?
That's a long story, right?
I mean, look, it's impossible to talk about.
If anybody's got holy water, please cast it over Mrs. Druckmann right here. I want to see if steam comes out and if he turns into or melts into a vampire. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure he's a vampire in disguise. This guy's got that nice, sweet, innocent face, but below it is pure evil just lurking from within.
40 years of
Studio dead, not studio head.
Make their own games. They saw something was missing.
Do you see what I mean? Like, when this guy talks, it's not from a sincere place. It's from his a-hole, which if he could actually bend his head between his knees and get right up there and give it a good old snifferoo, then I would actually then believe what he's saying. But right here, this guy is not media trained. He's a very poor public speaker. And honestly, I cannot wait for the Heretic Prophet to get released. I think it's going to be next year. That game is already being destroyed online. It's going to get even more vitriol in 2026. There's no way it's getting released this year.
In the game industry, and they
Yeah,
want-
whatever, Sapphire. Piss
It
off.
does.
Arne Meyer, head of culture and communications. You know when you're in trouble when you have a made-up title like that for HR purposes in a renowned video game studio? Are you kidding me? Head of culture? And doesn't he look like a really bad Frankenstein version of Neil Druckmann? If you put the two of them together, they almost look like brothers. And bro, why are you obscuring Nathan Drake? Or
What's
maybe that's
the, like-
actually not me. That's not
What are
them.
the
That's
things we did in
me.
the coplet?
But yeah, you can see Nathan Drake in the background from Uncharted 4. Don't want to hear you, mate. You sound boring as fuck. Yeah, you know what? I think... Forget The Last of Us for a minute, but if you wanted total toxic masculinity, the Uncharted games, especially the first three, I'm not going to really include 4 in that respect because Amy Hennig worked on these first 3 games. She understood the male character probably better than some men could ever in their lifetime. And I think when Neil Druckmann just pushed her out of there, I know I go on about this. I know I sound like a broken record, guys, when I talk about it, but you know, Uncharted is one of those games I feel very protective over. And when you know it's been sabotaged from within, it really does irk me so much to the point where I just get more angrier every time I see. I mean, look, if you want to look, if you want a picture of doom and gloom, there'll be no more Uncharted games. But until Naughty Dog closes down, and if Sony agrees to release the IP to another studio within their organization or to an outsider who might buy it from them, that's what I want. But for the time being, it's all wishful thinking. By the time I'm dead, folks, then a new Uncharted game will probably resurface. A reboot will happen then. So let's see.
Part of that is the ability to be able to...
Wow, look at that. That's Tess from the original Last of Us Part 1 video game. I mean, look how fantastic she looks. Voiced by the late great Annie Wershing. And yeah, then they nerfed her in the remaster. So if you got the 2013 original, just hold on to that, folks. No one can take it away from you. And it's just so, but oh, that's the problem they had, because this is Joel's former lover, but because Joel is significantly older and Tess is significantly younger, it was problematic. So they aged her up in the remaster, and it looked so stupid beyond belief, which is why remasters sometimes doesn't really get me all hot and flustered below, because sometimes just stick to the original, man. If you liked playing the original game back in the day, whatever game it is, look, even Red Faction Guerrilla, I love the original. They remastered it and it was fine, but I do like the original because the original's made by the same folks that made the Saints Row series, right? And I had nothing wrong at all with what they did in those previous titles. They had a certain haze, a finish to their titles, and I actually do dig that. So again, it's interesting when you look at Naughty Dog reminiscing about their great times together, and they're showing clips like this, which is hilarious. It's almost like they're trolling the audience, like, do you like attractive women? You're not going to see this again, are you? Because we're going to give you Abby Johnson for The Last of Us Part 2. She's almost the reaction to this so-called problematic female design right here, which I see nothing wrong with. I mean, she looks hot as hell, no makeup, and again, the cleavage. Naughty Dog, for some reason, knew what a woman's biological cleavage was, but of course, that was all soon to come to a crashing, thunderous halt a few years later. That's the character that they now expect you to play as in The Last of Us Part 2. Glad I played the game to see how shit it actually was. I even had a friend of mine asking me about this a few years ago, like, oh, do I play? And I said, yeah, you can play it, but be warned, there are certain problematic scenes in there that you're not going to like, so don't say I never warned you. So I never heard back from him about whether he enjoyed his experience or not. I'm guessing that he didn't. Oh, but here we go, folks. The reason why you came to this video, this is so jarring. You don't want to talk about things being blurred out Watch this. This will make you laugh so much.
Work together to make
and in fact,
like
let me get the subtitles up for this because this will be even more funnier.
The Last of Us.
Naughty Dog's been around for 40 years.
Rochelle Snyder,
especially
Director of Communications, is... let me get rid of the subtitles for a minute, folks. We don't need them. What do you think has been blurred out from there? And with sharp eyes, folks, you know it's a rainbow logo. It has to be. It can't be anything else. Like, whoever blurred that out didn't do a very good job on Adobe Premiere Pro. The Gaussian blur, that's what you use, right? But then again, I think whoever did that probably wanted it. Maybe this video has been sabotaged. Maybe they knew it was going to get some kind of a reaction. And this is not even a stretch, folks. These are the type of people that make your video games. They expect you to buy the product, not say anything, STFU, and get on with it. And this is just a statement about who makes your video games. It's not straight people, it's these kind of people who, if you're working in a video game studio and this person is a new member of staff wearing this type of t-shirt, carrying certain propaganda in their head, you better look for another job on LinkedIn. I'm telling you, because that's what's going to happen. Something's been mysteriously blurred out again, and it's very hard to tell if there is color, but I'm going to guess. Look, she's got a pattern on her t-shirt, so it might be something entirely different. But what's so offensive that you couldn't unblur it? Do you know what I mean? Or was it for another... Was it for another video game? It's bizarre. Like, what was so offensive that you couldn't show that Naughty Dog in this celebration video? Like, Kool and the Gang? Oh my God, it's so bad, isn't it? It's terrible.
That are very specific and strong-willed characters, even though they're flawed.
Well, strong-willed characters focus on the female who later becomes gay because, according to Neil Druckmann, that's what a strong-willed female is. Oh, and don't forget Season 2 for The Last of Us, where Bella Ramsey dropped this belter of a line.
I'm gonna be a dad.
I hope the future holds more of what Naughty Dog has always done, being at the forefront of making...
Don't you mean the foreskin?
Entertainment that is of the highest possible quality, telling the stories it wants to tell with depth.
Blasphemy!
And
Blasphemy!
That is the core of our craft, is authenticity.
Well,
she's got that fucking right, that's for sure.
I know our studio will continue to create amazing story-driven, character-based.
The last bastion of masculinity, folks. Nathan Drake from Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. It makes me sad. Just makes me so sad.
Games that touch upon the human experience.
Again, the stuff that we build here is bigger than any one person can make.
How cringe. Neil Druckmann is in this presentation, and of course, he has to get the most footage of himself in this presentation. It's sickening beyond belief. Oh my God.
Of like loving what we do and looking back and being proud of the thing that we made.
And that's what you end with, the Heretic Prophet. Yeah. Why are they using the Uncharted music over some of the worst clips you could use? Oh, that's the lover of Ellie from The Last of Us Part 2. Nobody cares. Blur it! Blur the nose ring! Blur it! Ugh. The same chick who gave you The Last of Us Part 2 and this abomination right here.
Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, God.
Oh, the self-aggrandizing, massage-egoing of the Naughty Dog ego that is Neil Druckmann. Intergalactic The Heretic I Couldn't Give a Fuck Prophet is released next year. That's going to close the studio down. Rest in peace, Naughty Dog, as it says right here, because that will be the case. People like Haley Gross will find themselves on the unemployment line somewhere in whichever part of America they live in. And honestly, I can't wait for that day to happen because the signs are all there. Like Ace of Base 1 sang, I saw the sign, and we are seeing the signs already, folks. But what did you think and what are your thoughts? If you want to hit me up in the comments below, I promise I will reply to you in due course or give you a nice little non-LGBT love heart. I will catch you catching me, your best kept secret on YouTube, for the return of the next video.
This city is too dangerous. We need our own little place in the country. A little pink house with a white picket fence and a fireplace and a big 4-poster bed for me and a little ossel run on the side of the house for you.
Aw, are you worried about me, my little Desi Boo?
Of course, my itty-bitty whisker puss.
Dry your tears, gorgeous. I have returned.
Go give 'em hell, boys. Then come back and I'll scratch you behind your ears.
Oh, I can handle the pressure, baby. Hey there, sweetheart. The metalhead masher has saved the day. Wow, what a woman. Arrgh.